Hey guys, Rich Scott here again with a quick video. Today we're going to talk about the 4 questions that lead to opportunities. So hey guys, this is probably the question or the situation that I get asked from clients probably the most. Any professional that has been working in their field for any length of time is really comfortable in going out networking, making connections, but ultimately kind of hits a wall where they've made these connections and they're maybe a little perplexed, or they don't know how to turn that connection or direct the conversation towards an opportunity that they can help with. They don't want to be pushy. They don't want to be somebody that's seen as kind of a vulture that's always looking to be selling. But at the same time, they don't know how to actually direct the conversation of the relationship to a point where an opportunity becomes obvious. So these 4 questions are designed specifically for that you can be natural, you can be professional, just make some inquiries and have the client answer them. And in fact, if there is an opportunity, it's going to sort of rise to the surface, and then you can take it to the next step, which is maybe have a specific conversation to that opportunity. So let's start with number 1. The very first question that I use in a networking event, and I'm going to use that as the example, but it can be used really in any type of setting, is talking with a client, and these are going to be kind of prescribed to you, but use them, encourage them, get used to them, and make them your own. But it would be a question to the effect of, what's made you successful, or what's made you successful to this point? A lot of people are actually complimented by asking them that question because right out of the gate, they just assume you're intelligent because, hey, you've obviously recognized that I've been successful, which is always kind of a nice feeling. But if you think behind the scenes, what that's asking the person to think about is, why they've been successful and what are the factors that go into that. That's going to tell you a lot about their business, their situation, what they care about, and what they value as important. Question number 2 is going to be, how are you different, or how are you unique? And that's a really interesting one because it's going to find out how they're different from their competitors or the other people that they compare themselves to. Really, really valuable. Question number 3 is going to be kind of a really deep one, but if we do it in a proper way, it's really revealing. And that question is, what are you excited about over the next year or 18 months? Now you think about it, I'm kind of asking them, what's your goals? What are you striving to? But it's in a very professional, non-pressure, non-cheesy way is, what are you excited about? What are you looking forward to? Now, the second part of why that's important is it's forward-facing. It's not backward-facing. It's not, hey, how was your last year? How was business? How was the summer? How was your winter? How are your holidays? It's something that's actually future-driven, something that I actually want to be able to help them with. Okay? So number 1 is, what are you good at? What's made you successful? Number 2 is, what makes you different or unique? Number 3 is, what are you excited about? And really, all 3 of those set it up to ask the question I really want to ask. What keys are important to ensuring that that actually happens, or that it happens faster? Now, the interesting part here is the answers to this will show you what's important to that person, what the keys are, what the factors that they consider important to achieving those things, the things that they're excited about. And the interesting part is if it's something that you can help with, that's where it's going to arise. Then it becomes really easy to ask the very simple and final question is, would you like me to help you with that? Now, if it's something that you can't help with, obviously there's no opportunity, there's nothing there. But if there is an opportunity that you can help with, that's where it's going to arise, and you haven't pushed, you haven't been sleazy, you've been super professional. In fact, if it's something that you can help with that you don't do, the worst case scenario is you can just refer them to somebody else that you know that can add some value, and you've served them incredibly well just by having 4 very strategic questions. So hey guys, hopefully that was helpful. We covered today the 4 questions that lead to opportunities when you're making connections. Number 1 is, we asked the question is, what made you successful? Number 2 is, how are you different? How are you unique? Number 3 is, what are you excited about over the next year or so? And then number 4 is, what are the key components that need to happen to make sure that that happens, or that it happens faster? Hopefully this was helpful. How do those fit in for your business? Is there one question that kind of doesn't fit in? Is there a question that totally fits in? I would love your comments. Put them in the comments below and give me some feedback. Until next time, I'm Rich Scott. Thanks for listening.